Went well. Went a long time. Went 165 plays. That's a lot of football. And it was the hottest day of camp, so we were the most fatigued we'd probably been. And then it was the hottest day of camp, so I was really proud of them for going 165 plays and going as hard as they did, as long as they did. I thought the offense looked a little fresher. In camp, the legs come and they go a couple times, and they usually, even though both teams are on a practice field the same length, one side of the ball goes at a different time than the other side. I thought this particular round favored the offense as far as where the legs were at a little bit. That's not to say that the defense didn't have success in the scrimmage, but they did. But overall, I thought the offense was a little bit further.
Has that been an occurring theme so far? The offense looking better than the defense most days?
No, not at all. Not at all. I think both sides have traded punches and had their days and had their times. The thing that you can really get confused with in camp, if you allow yourself to, is that one team is performing better. There's so much that goes on in scripting and not game planning and not trying to defeat the other, even in a scrimmage situation, especially the first scrimmage. You're trying to get everything that you've got on film. You want to see it. You want to see how it plays. So you're calling it a number of times in situations that you wouldn't call it game day. And same thing on the practice field. So a defense could end up with a 10-yard sack because of what the offense was in, or the offense could end up with an 80-yard touchdown because of what the defense was in. So it's hard to really say, who's having better days than the other when you're getting that accomplished. Well, I think our quarterbacks are having a nice camp. Let's start with that. That's a good place to start. I think the O-line has improved right now from where they were in the spring, from where they were a year ago. The receiver group, shows that they're deep and they can play. But still too many balls on the ground for me to say that they're really performing well. And I think the corners are all having a nice camp. And there's 4 of them, as I said, and I think they can all play. Run defense improved. When we fit well and carried out our assignments, 11 out of 11 or 10 out of 11 of the guys, we certainly played better. When we had guys that were not executing, and then we opened some things up. But overall, it was better. It was the first day that we'd really tackled, and I didn't tackle the whole time. I tackled probably a little over half of it. I could easily find the exact number, but I'd guess a little bit over half to closer to 2/3 that we actually tackled to the ground, and we didn't tackle great overall. Not as well certainly as the defensive staff would have liked.